What's up? It's your girl, Kris Kaylin, here with the Princess Diaries Podcast. And I am always here about art, culture, and everything in between. And I am so excited to be here with my next guest, Salis. How are you?
I am well. How are you?
I am well. First of all, this tie that you have is just amazing. And I know this is only a small tease of what we can expect for your upcoming show. But before we dive into that, how are you?
I am well. I'm
That's
great.
good.
Thank you. I am doing so much better. I'm practicing being honest when people ask me how I'm doing.
No, seriously, you don't have to, because a lot of times you'll be like, I'm okay. Deep down, it's just like you was fighting for your life, fighting for your life.
Yes.
And I know a lot of things that you post, outside of here, very spiritual, very intentional, very to be in tune. So it's just kind of like, I really like the work that you're doing on yourself and how you're able to help others.
Absolutely. It's important to me, and I ain't got no choice. I don't.
And it's just like, when you're a hairstylist, you become a therapist, you become a mom, you become a big sister, you become all of these different things. So how has being a hairstylist put you in that role, or were you that person before you became a braider?
I've always been that person, but I've always been a braider. So what I will say is, being a hairstylist, it shaped it, and it brought it more to the surface, because of course who we are lies dormant within us. But yes, being a hairstylist definitely brought the motivational speaker, consultant, therapist, healer up out of me. So absolutely.
For sure. So you have your Gullah Geechee Hoodoo Heritage Hair and Art Show. And okay, I hate to be that person, but when I just saw sitters and just the way they celebrated the hoodoo culture, because a lot of times how it gets so whitewashed, and you got the Christian, and so to see it be celebrated. So it's so many things I want to dive into, but how are you connecting the Gullah Geechee heritage and the hoodoo culture with this art show?
Absolutely. First of all, everything that we do is hoodoo. And I think a lot of people think, when they think of hoodoo, they think of, oh, Lord, something demonic. And really, it's like not putting your purse on the floor.
Right.
Burning your hair after your shedded hair.
Those things your grandmother
told you.
You know
what I'm saying?
Right.
It's so many different things. The stream door
is
hoodoo. You streaming who coming in, not only physical but spirits as well. For poetry is hoodoo. All these different things that our grandmama them been doing is hoodoo. So the culture wearing stack rings is hoodoo.
Right.
All that it's just our culture and how we are, how we move. So as far as with marrying it with our Gullah Geechee, first of all, if you know anything about our heritage, then you know that everything we do is hoodoo. Every single thing we do, and it's celebrated. Even our lingo, how we speak, how we are, how we communicate, how we commune as a community. Everything about it. And with hair, is so important, because hair is very powerful.
Yes.
And if you know anything about hoodoo culture, the hoodoo culture, when we're talking about doing magic or any type of spells, don't get scared, y'all.
No need to be
Hair
scared.
is very important because it's a part of your DNA.
Right.
So intertwining the culture with hair and bringing it to the arts form is very easy, because you'll be able to witness how I get to marry them together and educate everybody about who they are.
And the beauty in that, because when we were talking a little bit off camera, it's not, wording is everything. So it's not a hair show. This is a hair art show.
Yes.
So what is the difference between a hair show and a hair art show?
So back in the day when I used to do hair shows is all about the show, putting on runway, the stylist doing hair artwork on the model on stage, or it could be a performance. It's and usually associated with like models walking down the aisle with the hair art on their head. This show is an art show. It's more of an exhibit. So there will be pieces created from here that is centering around the Gullah Geechee culture. So, and then also I'll have live models with hair pieces as well, centering around everything about our culture, everything about hoodoo, and just educating everybody about why we do certain things, why we wear certain things, why when you ride around Charleston and you see all this blue paint on people's seats and porches.
Yes.
Like a lot of people don't even know why
it's up there.
What's it about?
Right.
So
to keep out birds' nests and just other as far as hoodoo.
Yes. So I am a art connoisseur. I love New York. Shout out to New York.
Gosh.
I never been to New York.
Love it.
Never been to New York. I'm going though.
Friend, you have to
just
go.
Saying.
I'm going to give you a list of museums and just
please,
everything that you... Because I feel like you're going to go, you're not going to want to come back.
Because this is my thing. I'm a real artsy-fartsy girl, and New York always do it for me. Like the Brownstone, Spike Lee, the whole... Everything. And I said, the thing I like about art exhibits is for you to come in to look at the pieces and have a conversation about what this piece is speaking to you. Yes. And here in Charleston, we don't really got nothing like that.
No.
And we need that.
Especially nothing just with Black art.
Just with Black.
And you have so many options when you go to New York and other places. And what I love about it is like, when you see it there, you just see so many people from different walks of life enjoying what you're looking at and having dialogue about what you're looking at. And then because it's so many pockets of different cultures from Caribbean, African, all of that, but it's celebrated. And I feel like in Charleston, like, we can have like one day, like, you know, like events. But like what I like about New York, it's every 365 you go out there, you see something that celebrates the culture. And it's just like in Charleston, like, you got to find a pocket of like of that pocket of sunshine. But I'm really excited. So is this a solo work or are you incorporating?
This is a solo.
Oh my gosh, this is a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
This is a lot of work. So
let me tell you.
This is friend.
But I'm in my element.
Though. You are.
I'm in my element. So
when did you start?
I started working on the pieces in the beginning of May.
Wow.
And I'm going to tell you, I'm such a perfectionist, but at the same time, I'm not. So, listen, like, creating these pieces, I'm flowing. So, whatever, I'm being led by spirit. So, whatever spirit is telling me to do, I'm doing it. So, I know that some of these pieces won't be created up until days before the show because I'm flowing. And I usually do that for anything that I'm doing, any type of healing brunch that I have. I don't never get the topic until like a day or two before because I'm actually in it. And I'm actually living. I'm actually having to experience this to bring to the people.
And I don't know if it's a Libra thing or what it is, but it's just like, even when I do my interviews, like, you know, if I'm interviewing somebody that I know, like, you know, I just like let the conversation flow.
Yeah,
like,
it's a Libra thing.
Yeah, like
I think it is.
And it's like, you know, I can have questions, but it's like, I mean, I just want to and even if I don't know you, like, I still want to let the conversation flow just to figure out, like, you know, just learn something. Yeah. So like, I get it. Like, I super get it. So how many models are included? Because this is a big taking all, like,
But the funny thing is, there's not I'm gonna say about 8 models. And then I have soul entertainment, African dancers, drummers will be there. I also have my cousin Fouché Shepherd. She's a storyteller, a Geechee storyteller, and I myself will be doing some spoken word because I have many talents.
Yeah,
and I am so like a theater girl because I grew up doing plays.
But Lisa's not gonna tell you, back when I was in camp, I think this was like 5th grade. She was my step coach, step leader, whatever. Step master.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember that?
Yes.
So she's no cap.
Like, I did so much stuff. And
creative directors as a teenager.
Yes, creative directors. Yes, and when it comes down to being very like a spoken word, like artistry, like I just it's a whole not. I don't even know who she is that come alive. So I'm going to be really stepping into a whole nother element within myself, and I'm really challenging myself right
Absolutely.
now. This whole show is a very healing for me.
And being able to do something that heals you and you can heal out loud, like, I can't explain it, but I know on your social media, you have these conversations a lot, talking about healing and not allowing people to project on you. And it's just honestly so refreshing for me to see, and just so it feels like confirmation that, like, I'm not crazy, and like, okay, I'm not the only person experiencing these things.
No.
So like, what makes you just like use your platform to, like, just have these open dialogues?
Well, a lot of times the videos that I create on social media come from conversations that I'm having in everyday life, whether it be a friend, whether it be my husband, whether it be a client. And I'm literally just coming on the platform because I know if one person is going through this, I know it's a lot of people going through this. And I use my voice to heal.
Yeah.
And I have the ability to I'm a teacher, so I pull things out of people that's already in them, and I have the ability to allow them to see a different perception that they probably wouldn't even think about. But I'm literally living this.
Yes.
Like, literally, when I get on social media, I don't really like when people put me on a pedestal, but I know that come with the territory.
Right.
But I'm always telling them, listen, I'm talking to myself. Y'all just in the room.
Right.
Like, I just chose to talk to myself on camera,
right,
and y'all just happen to be here. I'm
right,
talking to myself. When you healing and when you working on yourself, you have to constantly choose yourself, and you have to constantly make choices that's going to help you,
yes,
and keep you and help you progress on your journey, because it's an everyday thing.
Oh, it's a work in progress every day. And then sometimes on those journeys, when you realize that, like, the discernment that you've been ignoring, you probably shouldn't have ignored it.
Yeah.
And I will say, like, when you realize that you got to separate yourself from certain people, I think it's like you said, because you've known somebody, you knew them 20 years ago. That's not the same person.
Yeah, like you've been friends with somebody, they say, well, I've been friends with them for 20 years. They're like, no, you've been friends with them 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
And it's just like any other kind of death. Like, we are constantly dying and shedding.
Yeah.
You are going to grieve.
Yeah. And I think that's
attachments.
Yeah.
You're going to grieve the friends who you have to let go. You're going to grieve the job you're going to have, because you have become attached.
Right.
And literally, attachments turn into physical things within yourself, and they come out like tears. So you literally are releasing.
You have to.
And it's okay. And it's okay.
It is.
It's okay.
It feels weird at first. Once you realize, it was like, what my granny said, you'll be fine when the swelling go down.
You'll be fine when the swelling go down. That's right.
When the swelling go down, you just like, you feel much
and
better.
I think it's important to know that come with the territory when you're doing anything in life. Like, you have to constantly elevate and constantly choose yourself. If something or somebody ain't serving you no more and you just keeping it around, what are you doing?
Because at this point in time, is no pouring into each other.
You're suffering. And so it's like, I can't help you if it's going to hurt me.
No.
Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, or financially. I cannot help you.
And you also have to realize, when you have been blessed to move on up, to level up, everybody can't go with you.
I had this conversation with my friend the other day. Shouts out to Pink Beauty Mansion.
Hey, girl.
Melanie, Barbie, I love you. I had this conversation with her the other day, and I said to her, when you are healing, you're gonna have friends around you, you're gonna have family around you, and you're gonna see them getting ready to run into a brick wall. Mm-hmm. And the part of this healing, this healing part on your journey is you're gonna have to learn when to be quiet and allow them to go through their thing.
Oh, that's the hardest part.
And it's so hard because we want to help everybody, right? We want to save everybody, but the thing about it is, when God bless you, God bless you.
Right.
We were taught that, when God bless us, help everybody. No.
Right.
When God bless you, God said, I'm gonna send you the people that's for you. Exactly. I don't need you going to look and recruiting nobody.
No.
Because when you go recruiting people with your blessings, That's how you get burned, hurt, suffer.
Okay.
People be jealous of you. They be envying you, envious of you. And it's like, you like, dang, well, I'm just trying to help you. I'm trying to bring. Well, here's the thing. They not in the frequency. They have not been being obedient.
Exactly.
And you have. So this is why you are being rewarded. So don't go looking for who you can help. Because I think sometimes when we are elevating, we sometimes feel bad.
Because we're supposed to be more
like, I want everybody to come with me. And we feel like guilty, like this. What's it called? Isn't it like a success?
Survivor's guilt. No, survivor's remorse.
Remorse, or something like that. It's like we feel guilty. It's like, dang, we've been sleeping on the floor together.
Exactly.
And so I gotta bring you with me. But it's like that was just an experience that you went through with this person, and it was not for you to hold on to. It was for you to learn from and keep it moving. And I think sometimes we just want to bring everybody with us, but that's not how it operates, because on every level, the Most High going to provide the tools, the people, and the information, the money, all of that. So we just, when you working on yourself, it's lonely.
Yeah. No, and I never understood that whole phrase is lonely at the top. And I'm just like, it's no way. Like, if my friends are with me, like, if we doing this all together, it's no way. And then when you start to elevate, and this was one quote I saw, and it was just kind of like, you know, when someone's pouring into you, you cannot tip your glass over to people. You got to either let them get your overflow, or that's it. But when you consistently tipping over to pour into people who not pouring back in you, who don't even want to try to pour back into you, you're going to exhaust yourself. So it's just kind of like, either you can get my overflow or nothing else. But and you can't feel bad about saying that.
No.
And that's the thing, because we've seen, so the discourse 803 Fresh is going to the BET Awards.
Yes.
And we got a lot of trail dancers who's very upset and calling him everything for the child of God. But it's just like, if you were genuine in your support, if you genuinely wanted to see somebody make it, and he's doing that, why are you mad because you can't go on the stage and clap your hand?
It's because, you know,
ain't about you.
It's not about you.
It's not about you. Like,
it's not about you.
It's a bigger picture.
It is. It is. And I think people, and oh man, I struggle with that a lot too, because it got to the point that I didn't even, when I got blessed with things, I couldn't even be excited because I was so having anxiety or even depressed about who I'm getting ready to lose, or who getting ready to be mad with me,
or what they gonna say, or what they gonna react. And it's like, you can't be joyful in your moment.
No,
because you're thinking about the fallout. That's what happened.
And I had to say, like, girl, honey, first of all, this ain't that. Right. You're on a mission. You know your purpose in life. You already surrendered to it. And here's the thing: a lot of things that's your assignment, you ain't even gonna like it.
Yep.
But you already you surrendered to it.
And you gotta do it.
And you have to do it. So you need to suck it up. And if you gotta cry, cry. Mm-hmm. If you need to curse up. Exactly. Whatever you need to do, express yourself, but you gotta keep it moving.
And the thing about it, until you execute that thing that God has put on your heart, you're not gonna find peace.
You're not.
It's gonna be that thing that's just gnawing at the back of your head. It's like, what is that noise? Yep. It's just kind of like, actually, hey, it's me, it's God.
Yeah.
Like, remember that thing I told you?
Yeah.
Still waiting on you to do that.
Exactly.
Like, so whenever you're ready.
Yes.
So what's this show? So like, this is God that's been gnawing. So how long he's been gnawing at you, telling you to do this show?
I was supposed to be doing this. I supposed to do this show like at least 8 years ago. Like at least 8
I know, I'm like, hey girl.
At least 8 years ago.
But everything is a process. And you have to be there. So from 8 years, what steps has led you to get to this moment?
Oh gosh, so much things. Really, this is another form of me healing myself. I'm healing myself with a lot of childhood trauma. And over the last 8 years, I have grown so much within myself, and not what nobody else know or can see. I know.
And that's what's important.
That's another thing that I had to learn. Because you know, when you growing, people don't see that. People, they like to keep you to where you used to be. Girl, when you used to the mother, I'm like, yeah, I remember.
Right.
You know,
growth.
She's still stuck. She's still tucked. But I don't need her for this chapter. She's
that's so beautiful. I don't need her for this chapter.
You know, and I'm in a space of not surviving. I'm not in survival mode no more, because when you're in survival mode, it's just you.
Yes.
And because I'm walking in my purpose, it ain't just me no more. I got a whole community. I got my ancestors. I got my children to come. I have my family. I have my friends, my clients. So many people who are looking up to me. And not that I'm doing it only for them, but I got to do this for me.
Absolutely.
So this show is another way of me doing my self-healing, and it's to create. I am such a funky creative person. I got so much things in me that I am scared and still is scared to let it loose, because I know it's gonna be like, what in the, like, how did you think of it? I'm like, I don't even be knowing how.
When I look on your social media, I'm looking at some of the greatest styles that you just be doing, and I'm just like, you're just so damn talented. Like,
listen,
you are just so talented and just so creative. But like, the thing about it, it's almost like an onion. You have so many layers to you.
So many layers.
And I think, like, unless someone really knows you from the outside looking in, they don't see all the layers. But like, I just love from you doing your healing, and then you have your yoga, and then you have your hoodoo, and then you have the braiding, then the creative, and the art, and it's just like, it's just so many layers.
It's so many layers.
And that, like, you may have not even shown to everybody, shown to the world. So it's just seeing you being able to, like, be in your element and do this.
I'm excited.
Like, I'm so excited to see this show, and I'm so excited to, like, see you in your moment. Yeah. Like, 8 years.
8 years.
That you deserve this.
It's been a long time. Me keep putting it back and keep saying, I care about what they think. I care about what they think.
And I always tell people, when you're able to take an idea, like a concept, and make it an actual thing, like, that's not an easy thing to do.
No,
that is not an easy thing to do. So, like, having an idea, but putting it out and executing it, I always commend people who can do it, because, oh my gosh, like, the anxiety that builds up on it and just getting everything done, you're just like, you know what? Let's just cancel. Like,
and you know what? Right. So you know,
you gotta do this again.
And that's, you know, the only thing that I'm doing, out of all the things that I do, the only thing that I do not get no anxiety is when I'm delivering babies. That is the calmest.
Doula. I forgot doula.
Yes. So I am the calmest.
Okay,
which is the weirdest thing, because you would think that I would be more in a panic, but it's like, that's the only thing. Everything else, I'd be like, okay, like, everything else, I'm just like, that's the only thing.
So what is, because I just get so fascinated with stuff like that. So, like, okay, 2-part question. What made you want to become a doula?
Well, first of all, I've been a doula and I didn't know it. My friend, when she had her first child, we lived together, and I cooked for her. I cleaned up, you know, and loved on her. And that's what a doula does. Right. A doula is, you can be, every woman is a doula. And I think we need to just know that.
Right.
If you have ever taken care of a friend, a family member who is with child, or have children, that's what doulas do. They come, they love on you, they support you, they advocate for you. But also, it's one of my soul. My first baby that I delivered, my Aunt Queena.
Oh, yes. First of all, boss baby.
Listen.
Boss baby.
Queen made me a doula. Queen made me a midwife. No. But, she at home in the bed. And I got interested in doing this work because, one, I've been called to it, because I've always, anytime a woman come in my chair, I say, you pregnant, and I can tell you what you have in on the back. I'm on call me a baby whisperer. I be like, that's a boy. Like, what?
Not you got that fertile chair.
I listen. So I always tell people when they're pregnant. I always am telling them what they have.
Has there been anybody who didn't know they was pregnant, you said that, and they were just like...
Absolutely.
And they came back and they were pregnant?
As a matter of fact, not my last baby, my last client who I doula, 2 years prior to her getting pregnant, I told her, I said, you gonna have a baby. I did. Matter of fact, within that year that she got pregnant, about some months before she found out she was pregnant, she was in the shop, and I said, you pregnant? She was like, no. And that whole day, she kept kept having to go back to the bathroom to throw up because she ate something. I said, girl, I can smell it. I can smell a baby on you. And literally, like 2 or 3 months later, when she came out, she said, you know I'm pregnant, right? But yeah, it's many layers to me. And I tell people that too, y'all listening. Do not be afraid to tap into all of your gifts.
Yeah.
Because at different stages of your lives, certain gifts are going to present itself louder than others.
Yeah.
And when it does, go ahead and embrace it. And I think a lot of times when people say, when they hear you say you're healing and you are spiritual and all this, they think that, I don't know what they think. They think that you ain't got no kind of hood or you ain't gangster or you want to curse them out. But
that's
it's like,
what I think it is.
Spirituality is about being authentic.
Yes.
It's about questioning everything.
Yes.
It's not about being all love and light.
And understanding the boundary that I'm going to have for myself.
Absolutely.
And the boundary that I'm not going to do with your bullshit.
Exactly.
So like,
that's pretty much what it's about.
Yeah. And it's like, please don't.
Because when people meet me in real life versus social media, they be like, oh,
you don't got the insights.
You curse. You don't play. You straightforward. I'm like, yeah.
But it's like that spirituality, it got me to this point.
It got me here.
To be that confident.
To be in that.
And
that's right.
To be confident in yourself and to know who you are and to be like, I said this and that's what I mean.
Yes.
no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it's like, and if you don't like it, that's fine.
That's fine.
I don't love you any less, but this is what's going on around here.
Because if you have something, if you have a boundary, I'm gonna honor that.
Absolutely.
And if it's something that doesn't honor me, then I know that I can't cross paths with that. That's all. I'm not gonna try to change you and change your boundary. I can't do that.
No.
I respect it.
And I don't want to do that.
I don't have the desire. I got too much
going on my own plate. But
yes,
I'm really excited. So for someone that is thinking about attending or they're like on the fence, why should they attend the Gullah Geechee Hoodoo Heritage Hair Art Show?
You should attend if you are a person who is craving for your art, for your creative sides to be fed. Because that's what I do. I inspire people, I know that, and I feed them. Mm-hmm. So if you are looking to have a good time, of course, some good Gullah food, because I'm going to have, it's always an exhibit, so I'm not about to do no full course meal. Right. But you're going to definitely get a sample of some good old Charleston food. If you want to be in an environment where you can really get to learn more about your Gullah Geechee, because there's a lot of us who Gullah and who Geechee and don't even know nothing about themselves. At all. Don't know nothing about themselves, don't know nothing about why they do certain things. Right. If you are somebody that's interested in learning more about hoodoo. Right. Because a lot of people are so afraid to tap into their magic, but they are always tapping into celebrities' magic. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay. Tap into yourself. Tapping into all of this industry, and all they doing is magic. That's why they got your energy. That's why they got your focus so much. So if you want to learn how to tap into your own magic, what hoodoo actually is, you understand, learn about your ancestors, learn about some of the things that happened here in Charleston, South Carolina. This show is for you to be, and for you to enjoy these wild, beautiful looks that I came up with. And to a network and have some vendors there. So it's gonna be a whole vibe. How can people get their tickets and how can they connect with you? You can get your tickets on Eventbrite. And also you can connect with me on all social media platforms, not all. Facebook at Salis Mama Rose, Instagram at Vibrant Strands, and that's Vibrant VY VRANT Strands. And also I'm on TikTok too, but I can't even remember my name on TikTok. I'm gonna say I love you on TikTok. I think it's Salis Mama Rose. It's Salis Mama Rose. I think girl, because these names. If not, type in Vibrant Strand, but I'm pretty sure it's Salis Mama Rose. It's Salis Mama Rose. That's what it is. Child not be knowing, but yeah. So any last word? Is there anything I didn't ask you that you wanna? I just want there's nothing. I think we covered everything. I just want everybody to come fly as
Listen, because after seeing this, I was like, okay, now I know how I gotta set my cookies
Listen,
down.
I need y'all, and then also I will be having some of these at the show for sale. But if y'all, I ain't gonna say hit me up for no pieces now because I got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you got some stuff you got to trade. Yeah,
but I want y'all to come and step into your own. Whatever you want to wear, and you can marry it to being in the Gullah Geechee, whatever you want to do. But,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to step into your own creative, into your own creative web and do your thing, because that's what I do. I just need to know what we're doing and where we're going, and that's a wrap.
Okay.
And then from there, I'll create. So yeah,
I just love you guys like just be creative and just let that part go. And then I just like seeing everybody. So the twirl cam will be at the hair art show.
Okay.
So the twirl cam will be there, so y'all better come ready step. But no, I appreciate you so much for chatting with me. Just having this conversation.
Yes, thank you.
It's deeper than here.
Yes, it is.
Here is healing, it's culture, it's just learning about yourself, getting in tune with yourself, and I just really appreciate you taking the time to sit with me. So make sure you are connecting with me, Kris Kaylin, on Instagram and Facebook. _Kris Kaylin on TikTok and X, and make sure you are checking out Link Studios so you can book your podcast. And stay tuned to the next chapter of the Princess Diaries. Thank you.